I'm a survivor of the Murrah bombing. I work for General Services Administration. I was on the first floor of the building, and I was only probably 65, 70 feet from the blast at the time. And when the bomb went off, I really don't even recall hearing it. I guess because I was knocked out and kind of lost memory of, the actual bomb itself. I didn't actually even hear it, which is kind of strange as close as I was to it. But what I do recall is waking up and having just tons of debris on me and concrete rubble on me, and I couldn't move from about my waist down. I wasn't able to help myself, actually. I had a lot of blood just coming out of me, and so I was losing strength and the ability to even help myself. But it wasn't within just a few minutes rescue workers were in there to get me. And at the time I had a crushed leg, which was a broken femur, and my hand was crushed. I got electrocuted, and my jugular vein was severed, and I lost 12 pints of blood. But they managed to get me out very quickly, and the trauma center, which is only about a mile or two from here, I was their first patient from the bombing. They took 2 of us in an ambulance over there, and I was there in 28 minutes. So that's one of the things that saved me, was getting out that quick, because with as much blood as I lost, I wouldn't have made it much longer. In fact, from where there's pictures of me laying out in the street while they were doing first aid on me, and the rescue workers said you could trace the blood trail back to where I came from. I was hemorrhaging that bad. So they took me to the trauma center. I was in there for 10 days. They put a rod in my leg, sewed me up, staples everywhere, I had a lot of glass lacerations, just punctures all over from that. And I was there for 10 days, and then I went home and started physical therapy, and overall I was off work for about 19 months. And then I came back to GSA and have doing the same job and been back ever since. But it was quite a thing to go through. Probably the hardest part to recover from actually was the head injury, because they can fix a broken leg and sew up lacerations and all, but a head injury, there's really not much they can do for that but let time take its course. I just had a lot of trouble with memory and concentration and things like that from my head being just jarred around like it was. So that was the hardest part to get over, was the head injury, actually. And that probably took 6 or 7 years probably to get where I could tell I was quite a bit better. I think I'll probably still have some lingering problems from it, but age is starting to get there too, so I don't know which is which now. But yeah, the physical ones I got over pretty well. I feel about as good as could be expected from that. So.
How is it to be back and work in the new federal building?
Well, for me, building this building was somewhat of a labor of love, I guess. For me, it was like, we're not going to let the bastards win. We're going to build another building and have our presence, So I think if we would have just went away and not had a building, they would have won. So, to me, it felt like having another building again is keeping our stand, not being run out of town. For me, everybody has a different feeling about that, but that was mine. So I was glad to be part of building the building. I thought it was, kind of making it full circle for me. I obviously couldn't bring back the co-workers that we lost. I lost 2 co-workers that were sitting on each side of me. But as far as, getting the building back meant a lot to me.